Welcome to part 1 of the C3 Corvette build. This build is going to be something special, mainly because this is part 2 of my journey. Basically, I want to be the first African American to start a carpenter's company, and this build will be the build I'll start doing all the production parts on and all the custom everything going. So if you want more details about that, watch my last video on documentary, but let's get into the video. Introducing a new build. It just been tucked away in this corner. I'm gonna just clean this area up, put it back on this, and then put it in the shop. So yeah, I started doing the body work and everything, and then started on the El Camino. And it just been right here for the last 2-3 years probably. So this new build, time to bring this back to life. Clean this area up a little bit, but it fell at some point, so now I gotta jack this up, get it all straight, put this under it, and then try to wheel it through the dirt to come back in the shop. Finally got the car back on the cart. The next step is to get the interior cleaned up. I'm just continue to take all the stuff out. Once everything out, just clean everything a little bit and start putting the interior back in. But when I put the interior back in, it's just gonna be placed so I can start designing the new interior. Dug up some of the old Corvette parts that came out of. I'm gonna clean all this up. Just stick it in the interior just to get a rough draft of how everything look, and then start designing. Alright, I have all the main interior pieces in. So now I'm gonna just so now from here, this is what the design process starts from. I got how the dash, everything is laid out. The steering, well, I can measure dimensions, see how high or low I want certain things. If I want to bring the armrests up, down, and this is coming out, so it's gonna be like an electric parking brake. So all this coming out, so that means I have all this space from there to up here. Depends on how I want the armrest to have wireless chargers, USBs, anything I need right here as a armrest. So it's just everything laid out so I can make my sketches, get the renderings done, seeing what areas, what objects I want to go in certain areas and things like that. See how far the shifter, so I'm just going through the process in my head. So seeing how far the shifter go up, so that way it don't block no screens that may go right here, or screens that go right here, what buttons go around it, and things of that nature. So it's basically just having everything laid out so I can come here and make my sketches, see what I need, see what I want, and then just keep building on from here. This is just to have as a layout. I'm not using none of these pieces. Everything in this car will be custom made from scratch. So this is just getting dimensions of how high, how tall, where I want certain things from. Sitting in here, putting the seat, seeing how my arm feel. If I want a cup holder right here. Just things like that. Buttons that's easy to access. Where I want the window switches at, speakers at, how I want the screen to look. So that's basically my design process. But same thing, I'm not gonna mention everything. It's just where I want the AC beams to look like, where I want to sit at, come from, things like that. So this is where I'll start from, right here. So I printed out this picture of the interior, but it didn't come out good, but it still do its job. So basically this is me taking measurements, doing certain designs, cup holder locations, gear shift locations. I'm gonna do the rotary style one. Then just figure out when to put buttons at, where the screen's gonna go and stuff like that. Then I just wrote down on the back what features I want to include in the interior, which is like button wise, because a lot of things gonna be on this screen that goes right here that you can use, so it's not gonna be that many buttons, but just certain things like hazard lights. All right, now that I got the car interior put together, I found a picture online. So I got this picture. I basically just traced all the edges of everything. So from here, I'm gonna just remove this picture. Now I have an outline of the interior. So this is another insight into like my design process. So right now I'm looking for, I know the style of center console and like armrest I'm looking for, but right now this don't have cup holders, so I want cup holders. So with this one, only thing I like with this is that it flows from the front to the back and to the armrest. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is just different styles of armrests and center consoles that flow from here into the armrest to make it all one piece. These are a lot of the sketches that I have so far. This is just simple sketches, rough sketches of the center console, interior. This is the rotary dial. A lot of the features that's going to be on the steering wheel wrap design. This is the steering wheel with the buttons on it. So this is going to be really full on custom build. This is another just with the pieces, what it do. Another steering wheel. This is just a rough sketch from a video when I was doing everything. So this is the rough sketches I got, and I'm also looking for a designer to help put all this together. This is the end of part 1 of 1974 Corvette build. I'm going to discuss for about a minute or two about what this build is all about. So first and foremost, I want to be the first African American to start a car production company. And with that, nobody never done it before, so it's like figuring out how to do so. So to do so, I laid everything out to 3 phases. First phase is to build a car from scratch, just to a stock form, which is the El Camino. And phase 2 would be building a car from scratch, custom interior, custom gauges, custom screens, custom everything, just new technology. So that's what this build is all about, just building new technology. And you could refer back to the documentary if you haven't done so yet to get more in detail description about everything I'm talking about right now. So since I'm building everything from scratch with this build, I went searching the internet to see about how to do certain things. So I came across this one site. It's called HP Academy, and it has a lot of information. It has a lot of courses that I feel like I can take to start this journey of mine. So the first course, I'm gonna take 2 courses from this site. So the first course I'm gonna get is the 3D CAD design. So it teaches you how to bring all your ideas to life, 3D scan objects, fit it, and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the first course I get. I'm gonna get that on my next check. And the second course I'm gonna get is the wiring course. So basically, I'm gonna probably get 2 of the wiring courses: the basic fundamentals, and then one of the experience classes, just so I can keep building my knowledge on everything about cars and continue to develop the brand. So basically, this build is all about bringing my ideas to life, bringing all the production parts that's not inside cars today into this car, and build on from there. So this car I'm planning on taking around the world, just driving car show to car show the whole summer, and just showing everybody what's Vision is all about, all the new products, all this. So it's basically just a lot of things going on. So this build probably gonna cost me roughly, realistically, $25,000-$30,000. But so that's my goal. My goal is to raise $25,000-$30,000, not immediately, but over the course of the next 6 months, is to where I'm gonna work on the car every day. So me personally, I only make roughly $20,000 a year. So right now I'm saving. I'll put half of my checks towards my bills, and I also do breaks on the side too. And half of the breaks go towards, half or 75% of the breaks goes towards the bill as well. So me personally, I'm trying to put an extra 10-15,000 into the brand myself. So if anybody want to donate or buy any merch, like this shirt, let's say Chase Dreams, not people. I have a lot of shirts on my site. Everything is made in-house by me, so they be made. All donations go towards the bill. All donations, all shirt sales, all promos would be greatly appreciated. And last but not least, I am also looking to add people to the team for this build. So basically, I'm looking for people that's good at wiring that can help me hands-on teach me how to do wiring. I'm looking for graphic designers, people good in 3D design, automotive interior renderers, and everything like that to help build this brand up, help me prototype, because I don't know everything. So everything right now is just a learning experience for me. I just love doing what I do, so I really just be out there just learning stuff. I trial and error. I fail a lot, but that don't stop me because I'm also just learning and enjoying the journey. So stay tuned for part 2. Part 2 is going to be start on bodywork, because that's more the cost effective right now. Bodywork for about the next month or 2, and then from there we'll start prototyping and start really digging into the build. I was editing this video and I forgot to mention one thing. From now on, now that the build has officially started, I'll be dropping videos every Monday at 8 p.m. So today we got this video. Next week's gonna be an El Camino video, finishing that series. Week following that is gonna be a Corvette video, and then from there, most likely it's gonna be Corvette, but it's gonna be El Camino filler episodes if I don't have a weekly video for that. And I would not go longer than 2 weeks without a video. So stay tuned for that. The channel will be back on its weekly schedule.